Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show. I'm Dominic Konowski, and the New York Yankees could make what would be undoubtedly a dream team for the 2026 season. Now, in order to make this team, the Yankees would have to let a player go, sign a player in free agency, along with making a trade. So, with that said, let's get started. Force Trent Grissom would have to walk in free agency, and I know I'm kind of disgusted myself to say that. I mean, he's had such a big career high season in almost every major hitting category. Not to mention, Trent Grissom is a very solid, slightly above average defensive player in the outfield. But with that said, if I were Brian Cashman and House Steinbrenner, would do whatever is possible to retain Cody Bellinger. Now, Bellinger is still going to hit free agency, but I do believe the Yankees would bring Bellinger back on what would likely be between a 4 to possibly 6 year deal, although I'm looking at mainly what would be a 4 to 5 year deal. That's what I think would be more realistic. And then, of course, in left field, the New York Yankees would acquire free agent outfielder Kyle Tucker to play in left. Now, Tucker, who's just on a 1 year contract with the Cubs, has had a rough go as of late. Overall, though, he is expected to come in anywhere between $500 million and $650 million this offseason in free agency. So theoretically, if the Yankees are able to retain Bellinger, re-signing him in free agency, and then going out there and acquiring Kyle Tucker, a player that was on the Yankees' radar last offseason and overall a fan favorite to get, you would have Aaron Judge in right, Bellinger in center, and Kyle Tucker in left field. But with that said, what do you do with Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones? Spencer Jones is tearing it up right now at the AAA level. He's a power hitting machine. We may even see him come up for September. And then nonetheless, you also have Jason Dominguez, who's definitely found his footing this season. He's a monster towards the top of the lineup and overall very consistent. Although I do feel like if he stays on the Yankees, he'll take more of a Gary Sanchez type career. Now, of course, Brian Cashman said the only player that he would trade Spencer Jones for is Paul Skeens. So what I'm about to say is obviously a very big reach because Paul Skeens, obviously, he's going to go and win the National League Cy Young, a generational pitcher he's already showing out to be. But I think the Yankees will trade not only Spencer Jones to the Pittsburgh Pirates, but also Jason Dominguez. But I do also realize in order to get a player such as Paul Skeens, New York will have to give up several more prospects. I think they will give up at least one or two more top prospects, both of them pitching prospects, and my eyes land on Ben Hess and Braden Beck, who are respectively the number 7 and number 12 ranked prospects inside the Yankees' top 30, according to MLB.com. And then now would have Porskins come over to the team and what would likely be having him cement himself as the Yankees' number 1 starter in the starting 5 for 2026. I mean, you have Garrett Cole recovering, Max Fried, who has been overall very solid this season, has had a rough go for about, I would say, his last 6 or 7 starts. So it really will be what I would believe to be a Skeens, Fried, and Cole 1-2-3 punch, and maybe switch Cole with Max Fried. Nonetheless, though, this would be an absolute monstrous starting rotation and overall a very solid lineup and a great outfield pairing with Judge Bellinger and Kyle Tucker. Comment down below what you guys think. I'm Dominic Konowski. Take it easy, folks.